let you tire yourself before the next campfire. Oh, come on, man. Getting good, mate. Just getting good. Right. Let's see what we get up to then, I suppose. Uh-huh. Yep.
Keeping quiet.
Gooder. More spiders.
If thou feelest believe. Yes.
Yes. Yeah, that they just totally run away. If just a little, actually.
Following your Yes. Francis! Hey.
I moved, did I?
Not to alarm you, but I'm almost. Stand still. Pray. Let's end this.
That.
Yes. Your tail ends here. Following your lead. Let's go.
That was a mighty little trash pack, that, wasn't it? The orders,
Your orders,
Lieutenant.
Lieutenant. Ready your squad.
A spectral man, arrayed in armour and an officer's cloak, studies a single sheet of paper. You can see straight through it to the ducal and Eora insignias on his breastplate. He seems to read over the page several times before looking up at you. When he does, his expression is unreadable.
There's been a change of plans. Take your squad and march south all the way to the bow in the river. Bring a wagon team and a dozen barrels of pitch.
His voice falters and he shakes his head. The hand holding the paper drops to his side.
The instructions come from Admetatrid himself, which means they might as well have come from the Duke. We're to burn those hut dwellers out. Set fire to the deerwood so they've nowhere to retreat.
Right, so this is, so this is what
them down when they
we
come
read
up.
about.
Or let them blaze if they won't.
A ghostly sigh forms a mist in front of his lips.
It'll make this even shorter than the broken stone wall, all right? And we can only hope it'll discourage future conflicts.
You always think.
I know this is personal for you. It is for many of us. But understand, we're doing this to end this war, not to continue the last one. Remember that we're flushing out the enemy, not burning villages for sport. Bareth will have his work cut out for him tonight.
Never black and white, is it?
Nice and quiet.
Right. Careful. Dusty and manky, is it? But a jail, I suppose. Prison. Search everywhere. Don't leave no stone unturned, folks.
We'll take those farmers by surprise. Almost time. Di and Heather scouted the village last night. They're rounding up the rest of the party now.
Okay.
Don't worry. Everyone remembers the raid was your idea. The Rio had to go along with it after you'd gotten the rest of the clan riled up. No one once had said that the Nine Claws were too cowardly to stand with the rest of the tribe when the foreigners desecrated our ruins.
The ragged stripes of pain on his face twist as he laughs. He may not like them, but they're still our elders for now. A dead grey tooth peers from between his lips. That was clever, drawing the support of the community first. By the time you approached the Real, they had no choice but to support us. There's no doubt you'll join their ranks one day, so long as no farmer's pitchfork fells you tonight. He
The
laughs.
tribes need more leaders like you. Women who value deeds over words.
He reaches towards your cheek but stops midway, his splayed fingers quivering as a tremor of doubt runs through him.
You were right. We were too soft when the foreigners first came, and now they humiliate us. We'll be soft no more, and the invaders will learn to leave us alone once and for all.
Take it from there. And then we'll work our way down, and then we'll go to Cade Noir last. I think that's a good option. Nice, got that back. Yeah, that's how it should go.
Margaren's fire casts light in dark places.
Oh, so this could be the bear. Like,
Following your. Let's end this.
Yes?
Let's go. Attack.
get up. You used it.
Right.
Let's see what lies this way.
Nothing good, I would imagine.
What do you suppose that bally thing is?
You sure what that bally thing is? So cobbled roughly goes a patch of just the same. So I've got 2 of them, so I can give them to both Durance and you. Be the big man. A figure drifts, suspended in the musty air of the caravan. Its form and features blur and twist in cadent ripples and cadences. You feel its energy eddying about your limbs, filling them with heavy chill. Reach out a hand for the spirit. In a moment of contact, you feel as though you have been struck by a blow, head reeling as you tumble, helplessly into a waiting darkness. Light blooms at the edges of your vision. You feel the sun at your back and the weight of a bow in your hand. You know suddenly that you have come a long way from the vale, hunting deer. Now you are standing before a cavern, and the darkness extends far into its depths. Even so, your friend strides out before you, his red cloak flapping at his heels. You follow, heart hammering in your chest, as he leads you deeper into the cavern. Leads you deeper? It sounded like it was opposite. There is a roar like thunder echoing around you. Fear seizes you, cast you stumbling back towards the exit, toward the light and escape. You see a glint of steel, and there is a sudden terrible flash of agony behind your knee. You scream, stumble, and fall. What? So the other guy was bullshitting all along. He basically stabbed him so he could get away. Is that what I'm reading here? Your thoughts are chaos, lance through your pain, but in a moment of terrible clarity, you see your friend look back from the mouth of the cavern, his dagger dabbed in crimson to match his cloak. And there is a great dark shape above you, and then there is no more pain. Yeah, I met him on the road, your friend. Yeah, the vision recedes. You are thrown back into yourself with seemingly resentful force. The corpse lies at your feet, and the spectre lingers. In the span of energy between you both, you feel an sense of a questioning, of confusion, of anger. I met him on the road, your friend. A sudden lashing anger emanates from the spirit. Rage and grief seem to pour from the gleaming figure like smoke. I'll find him and see that answers for what he's done to you. Yeah, believe in it. I'm definitely going to kick his ass. For a moment, the spirit seems to burn bright, and your head fills with a sickly triumph. The spirit seems to weaken with the force of its own exhalation, growing fainter and fainter until you are alone once more.
Are you feeling unwell? You were behaving a little oddly.
I'm a watcher. A true speaker for the dead. I never thought they'd meet one in the flesh. Do you know of any cure? I'm sorry, but no. All the stories I've heard focus on the ability itself. Watchers are just as often regarded as events in some cultures. It just happens from time to time. You bear it well. Not really, if everybody's like, what the hell is he doing? But I wonder if there wouldn't be best to have someone take a look at you. There must be some way to diminish the effects.
Yeah.
I crawl through the eye sockets and over. Oh, great. Lovely, yeah.
Right.
Right, well, that's that dealt with. So we got to kick this other guy's ass. He lied to me. He lied, folks. Thing I hate is liars. A few sour.
Brave thou feel. Lord, following your lead.
Yes?
Following your lead.
There is it.
Margaren's fire casts light in dark places.
Jeez, Gromit, jeez.
What do you suppose that bally thing is?
What are you shouting that ballet thing is? The struts the sports are large enough to be the ribs of vertebrae of dragons.
Let's see what lies this way.
That's where I began. Yo, sorry. What the hell are you doing? Mental. It's like Duran's is just like, I'm going to take this on, pal. Watch this. Why would think to do that? Damn, do I don't even care if that's even. I need that for anything. Banging dog. Esquire. Esquire. Young dwarf tending the stew looks up startled as he sees you approach. He drops his ladle, spattering stew across the ground. What? Bandit turns. Get him, you dogs, and make sure our new cook don't run off. Help, please! One of the bandit gives Tensworth a kick as they pass him, and he hurdles. Yeah. What else happened here?
Yeah.
But you wasting my stuff on that. Cha-ching. All the stuff.
Sure.
Hello, big man. How are you?
Hail, traveler.
Hello, traveller. By the flame. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I thought I'd be stuck cooking for these ignorant weasels for the rest of my life. Or until they were bored with me, I suppose. Did the Pasca send you? She must be beside herself. I must get back at once. But listen, the next time you're in Gildedfell, make sure to drop by the Black Hound. I'll let her know what you've done for me. I'm not sure she'll... And I'm sure she'll be right by me to turn you out. Oh, to be back at my oven again. Positive, yay.
Yeah.
I shall be discreet.
Be discreet, champion. I shall be discreet, champion. For I am an unknowing. I am all seeing.
Following your lead.
Yeah.
Three. Harder this one, isn't it? Oh, we got both getting knocked down. Both try to get each other there. That's hilarious.
Let's see what lies this way.
See what lies this way.
I think I see something.
Aged walls appear to have one encircled this entire glade. Only a small fragment remains, and the stairs leading to the top of the structure have crumbled away. Examine the wall more closely. These heavy bricks are slick with moss, presenting a hindrance of climbing. The stones themselves seem sturdy enough. Given the right tools, one might easily reach the top. Try and scale it first. The crumbled wall is of a considerable height, even now, and its uneven surface promises a difficult climb. You will scale it, I will scale it. You find a handle upon one of the large stones and start to pull yourself up. The bricks are slick with moss and sit at strange angles, but you make your way steadily up the crumbling ruin. Once there, you are able to help the rest of your company up and over the side. Letter. I do not think you will ever see this, but you were right, Albano. We should have journeyed south together and been safer for it. I would tolerate all the gloating in the world if I might live to hear it. I have put myself out of reach of the beast climbing below, but I am done for all the same. I do not think I will rise again. Whoever finds this, pray for me. Perhaps in the next life I shall be a trapper of wolves.
Sure.
Maybe. Probably not, but you never know. From the ridge of the wall, you see an old cobblestone road turning south and the patchy trees of the fellwood. Swing yourself over the side and pick your way down to the ground level. Easy peasy.
Nice and quiet.
And quiet, champion. Well, this area is done. Time to get a weasel, I think. That man was not reasonable with me. Seems I shall take it in his bones. Yes. Journal. Yeah, he did not like me whatsoever. Confront Nontune. Ah, you're running away. Nontune, you are going to get your ass whipped, my friend. Nontune. Game bad. Or is it there? Which is which? Nontune, you be bad.
Well met, friend.
I know what really happened in that bear cave, Nontune. The colour drains from Nontune's face. I don't know what you mean. I told you the truth of it. Are you accusing him of something? Ygritte looks at Nontune, touching his arm. If this is about the accident, we're both grieving Pearlie's loss. But it was a wild animal's doing. Nontune shakes his head immediately. You see a trembling in his hands. What would you suggest such a thing? I had a vision in the cave. I saw Pearlie's last moments. Stop, I have no patience for cowards and liars. I could do that. Can I just do that, then do that? I'm going to go take the first one, but if it doesn't work, well, if I think it fails or whatever, I'll go and pick the Diplomax thing. That's not possible. Stare, how could you possibly know? He stands, his hand fails to his sword belt. I left no sign. Oh, now you just admitted it. Norton, wait! She raised the hand. I don't know what you saw in the cave, but this isn't what you think. Pearlie, my husband, he was as much a beast as that bear. I tried to leave the first time I suffered his temper, but he wouldn't have it. She looks away, expression pained. Nonton, we met, and I know I found someone special, someone kind, who cared for me. Please, all we want is to leave this place, to start somewhere else. She looks down at the satchels. We've some coin saved up, you could have it, if you only let us go. Oh, yeah, I've got to be honest, folks. I'm stuck on this path. You know, even though the guy was a douchebag, she could have settled it herself by speaking to the guardsman. Yada yada. There's always another way out, folks. Nope, whatever your reason, you caused a man's death. I'm taking this to the magistrate. I don't know what you think you'll tell the magistrate. A story about a dream you had. But you won't take this from us. Not when we're so close, and not from that witched Pearlie. Oh, yes. Well, that was a silly, silly move, my friend. That was silly. Slightly silly.
Yeah.
Craig shall feel on you leave.
Back.
Two birds with one stone, the way I see it. And I'll just take your... Oh, leather! And I'll just take your loot. Ooh, a nice ring as well. Oh, yes. Even better. Better.
Sure.
Alright, so we got brand new levels, so I guess I'll be leveling. 4, I think that is. So, I think I want to get that increased consumable duration. Keep athletics as well. Alright, what's up? That's pretty good. A faster weapon, I would imagine. Okay. This is burn damage. 1 per count. Once per rest.
Hey,
Gonna rest up once we get to that place down below. A deer! Eddie. Weary defender. 6. 12. We need it, not really. He's got that now. I don't have to put any more survival into you. I'll take it I keep those 2 points and the next one I'll just advance them to next. I hope so. I hope so. Wary Defender increases the fighter's awareness while in defender mode, granting a bonus to fortitude, reflexes and will. 5 defenses except deflection. Plus 2 enemies engaged. Minus 5 deflection. I want to get all the bonuses actually. And peasant. I give you a bow. Paper stiletto. So I've got to give you a hunting bow and a spear, and I do have a spear, so that's handy for me. Okay. Okay, I can do that. Floor up. Still use level 3 spells. I want to get survival up first. I want to get that increased consumable. I think that would help. Endurance. Bulwark then now then. Alright, guess fair trade folks. Alright, well that went very well folks.